Hey guys, I got Darcy here, and Jarvis is over there. It's really super hot. It's about, I don't know, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's really hot. So I wanted to get let me fix my camera a little bit. There we go. I wanted to show you guys the saddles that we got for Darcy and for Jarvis. Yep, for you. Yep, you got your saddle. Now, he showed us before that he was really not liking saddles very much. So we're going to do this really slow with him. I'm going to draw a chalk line, hopefully, something that you guys can see on him that shows where the saddle should fit, and it'll help me also when I go to put it on him, make sure that I got it in the right spot. So let me see if I move this a little closer. There we go. Sorry it's a little crooked here. Let's fix that leg. There, that should be a little straight, right, Darcy? Okay. Alright, you guys stay put here for a second. Okay, first things first, let's get some fly spray. Now, Darcy doesn't like fly spray, but we'll get used to it. Where you going, buddy? Can't go any far. There. Yeah, not so bad, was it? I don't know why he doesn't like it. Maybe because they never gave it to him or something. I don't know. Now let's back him up a little bit. Darcy, back up. Quick. Back up. Back up. Back up. Come on. There you go. Get on solid ground. Back up one more. There. Okay. Alright. Yeah, good. You can see him. So this is a book that I've got. Suffering in Silence. Really good book. It's got a ton of information. I mean, a ton. All about saddle fitting and where it goes. How it all affects everything. I mean, there's a ton of information here. This one, saddles. Did you know there were saddles made for men and saddles made for women? I didn't know. I do now. So, there goes my bookmark. So anyway, it talks about, the reasons why saddles are made for men and why saddles are made for women and why they look different, and probably if you're a girl, why your saddle hurts so much, why you don't like it. So anyway, this is, the chapter on support area, and it's basically where it should go, all the muscles and everything. I mean, this is a ton of information here, and reasons, and like showing why like that one is bad fitting. Different measurements, how the trees all fit, the trees are supposed to fit right. I didn't know any of this stuff. So anyway, that's what this is all about. It's all about different types of saddles. Oh yeah, why your horse has a bump like that. I know mine does. He doesn't. No, he doesn't have a bump, which is kind of good. So, also talks about sweat marks and, damage that, you can get from a bad fitting saddle. I mean, there's a ton of information here. So, I'm gonna kind of do this. Draw on him. Basically, this is the nose zone right here that's really sensitive. This is where the shoulder begins. This is where shoulder is ending. This is at full extension. This part here is where the saddle's supposed to fit, and all that good stuff. So get the book, find out for yourself. It's page 138 and 139. So anyway, let's see if I can recreate a couple things here. Darcy, his last rib is really easy to see because it's like right here, because he's so skinny, But
normally it's right where the hair here and here come together, which is pretty much right here, and it goes straight up. So that's right there. Darcy, you're doing great, buddy. You let me draw on you with funky chalk. So, and then his shoulder, where he stands right now, see, he's got a bump right here from probably a bad fitting saddle, but his shoulder is right here, and then it comes down. So his shoulder right here is like right about there. And then this is that triangle that they were talking about right here. That's the no-no zone. Right here. That's no. I know, huh? That's the no-no zone. Now on him, on the back, see, I can't extend his front leg out, but I know it probably comes out to be about here. And his other shoulder is right about here. And then right here, this is where the gullet goes, where the stitch sits, right about there, about a couple fingers width, because you don't want to go too far back because there's a vein right there. So in his back, I can feel where his muscle is. It's right about there. I know, you get a little pinch. So that's like right about here. And it goes straight back, like that. Hi, Mom. Hi, butterfly. Hello, butterfly. Butterfly's gonna get a catch, you see? Alright, see you later, butterfly. I know, I'm drawing on you, huh? So, let's see. So this goes here, the last rib is here. This goes there. I know it tickles, huh? So his saddle should be right about here. Right about here. Oh, gotta love him. Now you guys can't see that very well, but I can see it just fine. So, well, there. That's where the saddle fits. It's not a complete science, but it should work. Pop. Almost got him, Darcy. Almost got him, buddy. It's alright. I don't see him anymore. Oh, he's on your neck. Get your neck sprayed. Then he's gonna go on your belly. There he goes. There. Yeah, he'll stick cut when he knows I'm helping him. Yeah, he will. There. Alright. Let's go get a saddle, huh? Okay. This is an English all-purpose saddle. This one's made from Wintec. Yeah, that's what this is. This is the all-purpose dressage saddle made from Wintec. This is a Wintec Wide 500, and as you can see, is extremely wide. So, but that's good. The gullet is very, very wide, all the way through. And Darcy has a very wide back, which I will show you. Let's see. Let me draw on the other side so you can see what I'm talking about. Darcy, you're being great, buddy. Let's see. Area. And this is back. There. And this is there. 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 I think that works. What do you think?
think, Darce? I think that works pretty good. Don't kick me in the butt. Good job. Alright, so I'm gonna get my camera. Hopefully you guys can see this. So there are my marks. Well, you really can't see it too much. I can't tell if you can see it, so let's go on the other side. There are my marks on the other side. Okay. And hopefully he won't kick this. Darcy, be good. Oh, see? You guys knock it off. Good boy, Darcy. Good boy. He jumped a little bit, but he did good. Alright, buddy. You guys, knock it off. It's a saddle. It's a saddle. Knock it off. Look. See? Look. See? It's alright. It's just a saddle, okay? Is that Bill? Alright. So I had this on the ground, and Eeyore didn't know what it was. That was cute. Sorry, Darcy. Okay. So, alright, so I can't tell if you can tell, but Darcy, you're gonna play that game, okay? I don't know if you can tell. Probably can, but you can see the spots. Good boy, Darcy. So that's where the saddle should fit. And let's see if he'll let me put this on him. Just for a little bit. Ready, Darce? Yeah, what's that? There you go. Yeah, there you go. It smells different, huh? This up on his shoulder first, and then you slide it back. That way all the hair stays put where it's supposed to. And we'll check for fit. I'm just gonna let him adjust for that just a moment. Good boy. Okay. And I'm looking at this really quick. I'm gonna have to adjust these a little bit. These ones have adjustable stirrups, billet straps, so I can actually move this up so it falls here. Because right now, this one falls okay, but this one, it needs to be moved up just a little bit, make it a little bit longer. And then we want to check. I'm looking at the space here, and it actually fits him. The end of the saddle does not come past this last rib, so we're good there. He's obviously been uncomfortable under a saddle for a long time because he's very moving. I'm looking at this angle. Let's see if I can show you guys. See, I can't see. So this angle and this angle have to be perpendicular to each other, because if it's not, then the shoulder won't be able to move up underneath it, and it looks like it's pretty perpendicular to each other, so I'm pretty happy with that. And again, you can see the back, how it does not go past this chalk mark that I made, so that's good. Now let's take a look at the back. Now you guys hopefully can see that better, and I'll see it better in the video when I review it. But it should be perfectly straight off of his spine. It might be a little crooked because of the way he's sitting. Oops, sorry. Sorry! He's a little tense. He's a little nervous. So, that should fit fine. I'm gonna look and double check this myself, so give me a moment. Now when I slide my hand underneath, I should have even pressure underneath here. And I do, and I have plenty of room under here. I have even pressure here. Let's check on the other side, buddy. You're doing great. You're doing great.
I've got nice even pressure up underneath. My two lines are the exact same. Whoop. It looks like this is gonna fit him just nicely. He's so tall. I can't tell. Don't kick me, dude. It looks like it's off of his spine. It looks like it's in a good spot. I think that'll be just fine. Now I'm going to press down a little bit on here. And I still have 3 fingers and a pinky width here underneath the gullet. And the pommel into the gullet. The gullet is off of his danger zone area. So I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to be good. You did great. Yeah, you did great. You're going to love this one. I know. What do you think? Yeah, you're very handsome. You're very handsome. Okay, so we're going to take this off him. That way he knows that it's okay. There you go. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. I'm going to pause it because I have another one. Oops. Okay, now this one. This is another English all-purpose saddle. This is a Kincaid, and this is black one versus the other one was a brown one. We bought this one because we weren't sure if the Wintec was going to fit. It looks like the gullet might be a little bit more narrow than the other one, but I can still get, 3 fingers, almost 4 or 5 in there, so it should be okay. This one is synthetic, so it's going to be a little bit easier to care for, and let's see if it fits him. Yeah, what do you think, buddy? Yeah. What do you think? I'll let him sniff it. Yeah, it's not going to hurt you. Okay, so we're going to put this one up on his shoulder and slide it back. No. This one almost looks a little long. I'm going to let him get used to it for a moment. His ears. Not happy. That little tail. You didn't see it, but let me back up a minute. There. Yeah, it should be okay. Looks good on you, buddy. So this one looks a little long, but it could be just me. It also looks like it comes up a little bit too far on his back. Shoulder, it comes up to this little lump part, so that's like this comes a little too far forward. But it's still pretty parallel to where it was. The other one fit much better. This one, I still get 3 fingers in underneath the pommel area. These are really short billets, and they're not adjustable, so they come down to hang here, which is way too far back from what we need. So if we try to pull it forward like that, so they fall where they need to fall, it'll end up pulling the saddle back, and we don't want it to pull back, because if it goes any farther back, see, his last rib is right here. So this might put a little bit of pressure on the back of him. Might be a little uncomfortable for him. There's still even pressure underneath the shoulder. Very even pressure under the shoulder. Let's take a look at the back. The back looks good. Doesn't look like it'll pinch him at all. Don't like how it's right there, right at the very end. Don't like that. But it's not 100% terrible. Take it, buddy. Don't fart on me again. It's alright, buddy. It's alright. It's alright. You're a little jumpy. You don't like it when people were riding you, huh? actually fits kind of nice. I got a nice little right here. I think it'll fit okay. I see you. I see you. I think it'll be okay. The other one fit better. The other one fit much better. But I think that one will be okay too. The only part I don't like is where the billet straps end. Where these are. It's the only thing I don't like about this saddle. But, and that's that for him. And now I'll show you a saddle that doesn't fit him. Let me go get it. Okay, now this saddle is too big for him. This is for Jarvis. And I'll show you why it's too big in just a second. But I'm thinking it's an Australian saddle or cross-country saddle. I'm not really sure what it is. There's no label on it. There's no maker, no stamp, no mark. I'm thinking it's cross-country because of all the little things. Plus Australian saddles used to do this too. So you can hook all sorts of everything to it. It's got a bucking strap on the front and lots of padding in the back. But as you can see, and it's really wide. I mean, this is really wide. I can put my whole hand in it. You can't do that with the other ones. So this one's really super long because Jarvis has a much longer back. So I'll put it on Darcy and I'll show you again why it's too long. Put it up on the shoulders, slide it back. Now, well, the billets are falling in the right spot, right where they need to be, right here. Now, I thought this would be too long for him. Definitely very wide for him. Now I thought it would be too long because it comes past this little lumbar onto his lumbar section. And it actually still does look a little long, doesn't it? If you look at him from the side. Because his last rib is here. And this is coming right close to it. I'd much rather it be up here where the other ones were. So this is really cutting it close. Almost to the point where if it slides back, this will be at a bucking point. Because here is where they have the lumbar vertebrae, where it's very sensitive. I know, you don't like it. So I would not put this on him, just because of where this ends. This is too far back. It's very wide on his back, but it's just, you can see how uncomfortable he is. He doesn't like it when I just barely moved it. Doesn't like it. So that's not where we want a saddle to sit. So this is Jarvis's. This doesn't fit him. So all in all, I think the Kincaid it barely fits. It might be a touch too small. Hi, handsome. But the Wintec Wide 500, that fits very, very well. Which is good because we got a great deal on it. So that's that. That's saddle fit. I'd go get Jarvis, but he's taking a nap. He's taking a nap. Jarvis, are you napping? Jarvis? Jarvis? Are you napping? Hey, buddy. Alright, so all in all, get the book. It's awesome. Watch his videos. It's awesome. Really easy guy to understand. And this book really helped me pick those saddles for the boys. So, say goodbye, Mr. Darcy.
Say goodbye. See ya.